It worked? Okay, okay. Muting.
We're live? Should I start?
Post the link and I'll tell you what the quality is like.
Says the live stream is offline. I got the wrong link, maybe. Nope. Here's one.
I have a live stream up. Yep, it's fine.
Oh, I can hear myself. I can
We
hear
got-
the I can hear the video. Should I post it in general or event? I mean. All right.
We only have Tyler in right now.
You said Aftershock. I think that's Christian Linwed. That Christian.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me, but we won't really know until it starts actually moving frames.
Good.
Yeah, it sounded fine.
Waiting on Christian Linwed. Is it Brian? I thought the Oh, you said Crazy Train or Aftershock? I think there was a Crazy Train Linwed, right? Okay. Got the two confused.
Tell him to come in the game real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. He was probably just gonna be like, what?
Yep.
Fine by me. Let's go.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen of the live stream, welcome to WRA's preseason event. SMRI St. Louis. My name is Marty. I will be doing commentary tonight. And we will have the three competitions: racing, two-wheel skill for those that lose in round one to get an extra chance to win some points, and then the freestyle competition, a fan favorite. Right now you just get to look at what's going on, look at the track. We are waiting for Brian Stegel, who has, I think, actually just spawned in game, to come race.
Hey everybody, Blake Thompson phoning in here from work. Hope everyone has a great event and good luck to everyone.
That was supposed to be my co-commentator, but work obligations are work obligations. Workforce is more important than the Wakes of Rods League that is currently going on. We are going to wait on the ready up and the go. Should be a good first round race. There they go. Tyler looks like he got the jump by a little bit. He actually has Bryant off the line by about a truck. Tyler's swinging wide. That's not something you want to do, but it also brings up a lot of momentum. Bryant trying to do the game of catch-up. Tyler's throwing it in there, getting the rear end up a little bit. Might catch a little bit of speed. And it's going to be Tyler May and Son of a Digger taking the first round racing win. Bryant will be seen next in the two-wheel skill competition. Now we are going to wait on the next round 1 race. It'll be Knucklehead and Monster Energy. And gonna wait on that. Yeah. Gonna wait on the next 2, Knucklehead and Monster Energy. Hopefully it'll be a good one. In the first round, early in the first round, you'll be able to see the sides of everybody that has been on the site before. You'll see a more experienced driver versus a not so experienced driver, but you'll see that the finish line is more extended when we get the live feedback again. You'll see the finish line is more extended, so it makes for a greater race. You saw Brian Stegel last time we came out. When we were back on the feed, we saw him almost come back. From the time he hit the jump to the time he hit the finish line was a shorter length of truck, so there's a chance for anybody out here tonight. There's also the turns. You definitely don't want to hit the corner too hard. We saw that a little bit in qualifying. So in that case, let's hope it's a good one. Waiting on these 2 to come in game and line up. Okay. Yeah. They're not gonna drive through the wall. Yeah, there's one of them. That is up to you. I don't have the stream unmuted, so I'm not gonna... I don't hear that. Oh, Brandon, you gotta let him know who has lane choice. My bad, I forgot to say that. Oh, you did? Okay, I thought Brandon called him in. My bad. Yeah. As we see here, we have son of the professional monster truck driver Charlie Pauken, the third, who is not so experienced but has a little bit under his belt, versus Josh Gajewski in Monster Energy. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. And they're off. That's dead even right off the line. And they kept a little even. Josh is starting to pull away as they both throw it in. Chucky goes a little bit wider than Josh, but Josh is keeping it in nice and tight. Final corner, Josh really throwing it in. Oh, he clips the turning car. Side walls, and it's going to be Chucky Pauken moving on. Wow, Josh is over in the wall protection with a massive wreck. Didn't even get to finish the race. That's a shame. You always want to see a guy like that finish a race. And didn't end up working out as he just kept her pinned, and he didn't give up. I'll give him that. That's what's called having faith. So we'll be moving on now to the next race, which is going to be...
I'm here. I am next race.
Real quick. Races are looking good so far. Hopefully it's going to be a good event all around. Hasn't been anybody by too much besides that last one. Try to reel him in. Don't know how to wean them out.
Yeah, I got the same thing. I was wondering. You want me to relog?
No.
Okay.
With my mind on my money. Getting hooked in game now, lined up ready for racing action against his competitor. I have to relog. Nitro Circus will be racing hooked in this next race. And yeah. Didn't need to check in with us, Keaton. You could have just relogged. No, I'm gonna put a small caliber next to your head if you try to relog again. It's a joke. this is the preseason. We're just working out the kinks, trying to get everything set up. And here comes Northern Nightmare right through the wall. That is a way to make an entrance. As we are getting the drivers readied up right now for racing action. Got one of the readies. And they're both off. And it looked like Hook started pulling away just a little bit, but they are mostly even. Hook taking a nice corner. Nitro Circus a little wide. That could help him out. He has more momentum going into the corner. He could throw it in. Oh man, Sonar's gonna wipe out. Hooked is going to... Whoa! Hook's in trouble. They're both in trouble. Nitro Circus and Hooked, and they both kept it on 4 wheels. Keaton's gonna take the win. And we will be seeing Brandon and Hooked in the 2-wheel scale competition. I don't know why I said his username. That was an impulse. Sonar. Tough break for Sonar. I said it again. Tough break for Brandon. He had a good race going, and in the final corner, you know, too much pressure. He tried keeping it a little too tight. Clipped the, I believe that is the nose or the tail end of that car there, and it didn't work out. But Brandon is definitely one to show his way in 2-wheel skill competition, so we're going to see him there. Probably going to try to get a good amount of points after not making it into the second round. Very lit comment section. Can we have ASMR? No. No, I'm good.
I've never heard of subscribers. What are those?
This is Montage Radio.
Who is next to go? Oh, they're both in game, I bet. Got a little distracted. So next up we have Joey Berge in the Pirate's Curse and John Zimmer in the brand new Megalodon he made for WRA. They're both off. Looks like John trying to keep the ground speed as he noses deep. It's a good tactical advantage. John really throwing it in there. Joey's having trouble in the first corner. John's going to be able to pull it away. Joey is coming back. Joey's trying to throw it in. John threw it in a little bit. Oh, it's going to be a tight one to the finish. Wow, that was John by just about half a tire. That was a great race, and right there, that's what I was talking about. It looked like John had it. Joey did start to get a little bit of momentum out of the corner. It might have brought him back just a little bit, but John did get it just by that much. It was a great race. Good job to both drivers on that one. Who do we have next? So next up, we're going to have Brodozer and Overboard. And this might be, see, this is where it starts to get really good because we have two guys that are that know what they're doing. They have the experience under their belt. And they've raced on a circuit like this. I mean, they might have even done it in this league, who knows? But we're going to see what we could see out of this race. We know Damien is the mad scientist of shock setups. He might have it dialed in by right now. Who knows? So, ladies and gentlemen, as you see right now, we actually don't have driver cards, but we were told we were going to get them. We don't have them as of right now, but we can tell you by sometime in the season we will have driver cards lined up for each event, so that we can look a little more professional. We look good right now, but this is our first try to live stream. Don't mind Damien's truck there with the massive texture issue. Couldn't really do much about that. It looks a little goofy on stream. We're going to wait on them readied up. Jack's ready to go. Damien is not quite ready to go. Getting lined up with Jack. Wanted to make the race as even as he can. This might be the better of the two races, actually, as I'm better of the 2 rounds of racing. And they're both taking off right there. Damien is getting a massive lead. As they land, though, it looks like Jack takes the better corner, but Damien once again gets the momentum coming out. Final corner we go. Damien's throwing it in. And coming to the finish line. Damien knows it's deep. It's going to be Damien by about half a truck walking a wheel stand. That was a very clean race by both drivers, and Damien will get the better of the 2 and move on. Good job to Damien. It's a very good race. I like it. Next up, we have Monster Patrol versus Big Kahuna, and believe it or not, Monster Patrol will actually have lane choice over Big Kahuna, being that Monster Patrol got the better of the times, but the driver of Monster Patrol, Marcelo, has actually started to come around. He got the better of the times tonight. I don't remember his placement, but he did get very high up there, and he did better than some of the pros that have been around. Monster Patrol actually made 6th in the bracket. He beat John Zimmer in Megalodon, and he beat Tyler May in Son of a Digger. Now, Tyler has been around since the dinosaur days of Sim Monsters, so that's a big achievement. And John has been coming around, showing what he has in each league, displaying his skill, and for him to be such an underdog and come around and take a win like that is pretty huge. As we get ready for the next race. Jack is now waiting on Marcelo to come into game and line up. Animated logo. What do we think about that, guys, on the live stream? Does it look cool? Now that Marcelo is in game, we're going to get ready to get on with the next race. And this should be good because Jack has been around for a good long time now. And Marcelo's starting to come around. We're going to see if that qualifying pass was a fluke or if he can bring it. Oh man, Marcelo just sleeping on the line. Jack gets a huge hole shot. As you can see, Marcelo's really trying to come back, and he gets a better corner than Jack, but Jack has momentum coming out. As we go into the final corner, Marcelo, way too tight. Marcelo cuts it tight, and he's going to roll the truck over. Jack is going to end up winning. Oh, Jack's rolling over. He cuts the middle jump just a little too hard, smacks it. And he's going to end up doing cyclones after that wild wreck. Just the adrenaline glands were kicking in. Jack is going to move on to the next round.
Got a couple of upsets going on. Overboard taking over Brodozer and Big Kahuna taking out Monster Patrol.
What do we got next?
Michigan Ice Monster versus Son of a Digger going into round 2.
Going now into round
I
2.
also unmuted myself so they can hear me now.
Oh, you unmuted yourself?
Yeah.
My bad.
I don't know how the levels are, so I could be really quiet to everybody else, but
Okay.
guess we'll find out on the stream.
Okay. Node. As we get ready for that race. Get to look back on round 1. Some upsets and some not so upsets. Some races that could have been better. Some that were very, very close. And it was an overall pretty solid round 1. Hopefully, and the rounds are going to start getting faster, more competitive. You might see some more rollovers. You might see some closer races, some upsets. We're going to find out. As we have Michigan Ice Monster in game. Coming around now to the lineup.
Is Tyler in game yet?
Waiting on Tyler May to come in game as Andrew will get to pick his lane. Being that he was one of the fastest tonight. As opposed to Tyler last round who didn't get the choice, but he had to choose the lane because he got the faster time. And here we go.
Hey, hold on, I'm not in.
Well, of course, we're gonna wait for the splash screen to come back up. We're not gonna do something like that. Come on. I did the same thing. My game started lagging pretty bad, so I just left and came back.
Yeah. For some reason, whenever I have Rick's rods open, I open it a lot, it starts opening really slow.
Yeah. Yep.
I gotta get back to that same angle I had.
Gonna wait for the game to get set up now.
Tyler on his way onto the track.
Tyler is in the game now. Gonna make his move in that beautiful son of a digger.
Well,
Tyler now on the track. Getting ready to line up.
hold on a sec. Okay. Some reason it didn't want to show the Rigs Rods window, but we're good now.
Pardon me.
That'll be a nice thing to look back on.
There's the race right there, the go. Andrew getting the ground speed as you saw Tyler's dialed in shock setup soaked up the lane and he didn't lose too much momentum off the jump and it's very close. Andrew's cutting it nice. Andrew throwing the rear end up just a little bit like Tyler did in the last race. It's going to be close. Tyler messing up just a little bit. And it's going to be Andrew taking it into the next round. And
almost collided.
What a race that was. Almost a slight collision. Nothing too serious.
And next we're going to have Knucklehead going up against Nitro Circus.
Next up we have Charlie Pauken, who did fairly decent in his race. And we're going to see Keaton Barney and Nitro Circus. Now these two are some underdogs, so this could be a great night for a big upset. We're going to see what ends up happening. Hopefully we could see a good race. Hopefully nothing ends up happening. No mishaps, no crashes, nothing. But I did say before that the rounds were going to start getting more competitive, so they might start running harder, throwing it in harder, catching dirt spots that might throw the truck up. We're going to see what happens.
So how do you guys think the event's going so far? And stream, how's that going too? We gotta know these things
Um,
so that our regular season events are good.
It's going a lot better than I thought it would so far, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything in the comments that are...
It's you gotta wait
Bad,
for the
so-
lag. The big delay. Oh, they can heal you.
Yeah, I think qualifying is just the slowest part of the night, but we're getting it moving.
Yeah, qualifying took about 2 years, but if we didn't
Alright, I'm
have
gonna go back
32
muted.
people qualify, I mean, we'd be in a different spot, but...
Oh yeah. We do it for the kids.
Who else is coming in game again?
It should be Knucklehead and Nitro Circus. Try and get him in here.
Chucky Poppin.
Okay, so yeah, Charlie heading the game.
Actually shows he's offline, so that might be an issue.
Oh boy. Looks like Charlie Pocken is actually offline.
Get a 2-minute clock in here. You want me to set it? I have
Yeah,
one
go
right
for
now.
it.
Alright.
We're actually gonna put a 2-minute clock on Mr. Pocken just to check and see if he is actually here. Might have been some type of issue.
Might be getting... oh wait, Chucky is joining now, so...
He's joining now, so it looks like we are in fact going to have a race after all.
We also might be getting Dalton in here to do some commentary slash official help.
It's gonna be a good race, as I hope I said before. As I said, I hope before. Charles Pocken. How about that? Getting that exposure.
We got Blake, who just popped in for a brief second.
Hey, you guys are doing pretty good. Keep it up.
Cool. Thanks, man.
I've been watching at work, so you guys are good.
How are the level? Oh, he left. I was gonna ask how the audio levels were. I'm assuming since nobody's complained, it's pretty decent.
Either that or they have the volume knob tuned to where it's okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
We got both trucks in game. We're about to do the first or the second race of round number 2. Keaton and Chucky Pocken. We're gonna see who will be the victor. Waiting on the ready from Keaton.
Oh,
Oh, big jump from Charlie there.
that's a goof. And still more goofs.
Okay. Would we count that as a red light?
We're gonna go ahead and call that a red light.
So Charlie Pocken getting the DQ because of a red light. Keaton Barney's going to move on. They're going to finish the race because they're good sportsmen. That's just how it goes sometimes. Keaton will get the better half of the end of that time. Too bad Chucky, you know, he really wanted to go, and that's what I was saying before. The rounds are going to start getting crazy. You're going to see stuff like that. Hopefully we get a better race, but...
Levels are good, by the way. I heard it on the stream. Sorry.
Cool, thanks.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, Marty, I don't know if you noticed this, but Dalton's in here with us.
What'd you say?
So Dalton's in here with us.
Oh.
Let's get it.
Love you, Dalton.
Love you too.
Restart my game. Getting laggy.
So next we got Hot Wheels with Lane Choice going up against Megalodon.
They hear that? Julian?
Huh?
Did you unmute yourself for that one or no?
I've been unmuted this whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one still muting myself.
I have myself. Oh,
Live streams are always good. Get that experience.
So this is Seth Holloway versus John Zimmer.
That's going to be a good race. We've seen
Yeah.
some good races out of John tonight. Seth has also been fast in that very funky-looking Hot Wheels, to say that much.
Colorful.
Very bright Hot Wheels. And the new Megalodon, the big shark, the big fish. John is ready to go, throwing it in before the race even starts. About to have liftoff. There they go, John getting the better of the two.
Keeping it low.
Keeping it right to the ground, that's what you want to do. Especially ground speed is especially the thing you want, unless you have your shock styled in for good landings. Coming in, John throwing it in. Wow.
Seth kind of did a twist throw in too.
Oh, John's gonna.
And-
Wow.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
Seth. That was Seth, because
What a
John ended up
finish.
crashing. What a finish.
John finished upside down.
That was a great. Well, could have been a better race, because John definitely had that one. If he hadn't started rolling, most likely would have been him. But Seth ended up getting the better half of that one. Moving on into the semis.
No, we got one more round 2 race, Overboard and Big Kahuna.
Moving on, I mean, like, what's he moving on to? The semis?
Oh, yeah.
Moving on into the semifinals on that one. Boy, that was a wreck.
Yeah.
John definitely had it, though. I'll give him that.
He was very out there. What did he even hit, though? That's what I want to know.
He hit the car right at the edge. Like, he had just made the edge, and he kicked it up and started rolling. What? Overboard versus...
Wait, did I do something wrong there? Oh, I
Do
did. Big
what?
Kahuna's got lane choice.
Big Jack. As we got both races in, both Damian Bowers and Jack McCarthy. That should be a good one. We've seen Damian, as we said before the Master of Shocks, we see him land and keep going with no issue at all. He has the shock styled in. He is a very competitive racer. He's a racer to the core. Freestyle really isn't his cup of tea.
He's gonna have to do it though.
He's going to have to get it done.
Also, something to make mention of is our competitors for 2-wheel skill will include Aftershock, Monster Energy, Hooked, Pirate's Curse, Brodozer, and Monster Patrol. So that should be some good competition there too.
That should be some really good competition. Hopefully we're going to see the best. Those are some very... See, sometimes people don't like to shine in racing. I don't know if they don't like to, but they don't always perform the greatest in racing. Therefore, they get to show off in other competitions, and maybe some people are just born to freestyle, just born to go out there and show what they have and what they can do.
You got this wonky overboard coming in here again.
Big texture issues.
Actually, now it's showing up as a completely different truck again.
Oh, it's the... Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah. That's
Check that
interesting.
out. Wow.
You see the same thing, right?
Oh, I do.
Alright. It's very strange,
Okay.
because, I mean, it wasn't last round, it was the...
It was the
C10.
Miss Overboard. Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that truck, but all kinds of stuff is wrong.
Very odd.
As you guys can now see on stream.
We're going to get these two lined up. Setting up for the semifinals. And
another
Damien's going to
red light,
actually...
and
Red light on that one. It happened again. Very, very, very competitive. It's getting harder and harder. They're watching for just about anything. Damien's going to
So it's gonna be all Jack McCarthy.
try to finish the race anyways because he likes to put on a good show. He wants to run some type of... Oh, Jack didn't even...
Yeah, he
Touched
didn't.
the right-
He didn't hit the right lane now, did
Didn't
he?
even touch the right ramp.
That's an interesting dilemma we got there.
So, we got a wrong ramp and a red light.
Sounds
One of them's a
like
penalty, one of them's a DQ. So,
So he still moves on.
yeah, he's still
Yeah.
Red light
Definitely gonna
indicates
move
all
on.
of it.
yeah.
sucks for them basically.
Yeah, that was
But
not...
we need to get him informed that he needs to be hitting the right ramp. That's the only issue there.
What is happening tonight?
I don't know.
Red light after red light.
There's been a lot of controversy, as I'd say, because of the red lights. How about this, ladies and gentlemen? I am co-commentating, kind of, from work on a phone,
Kinda, sorta.
trying to give some relief to one Marty Hussey.
Oh, I'm fine. I got
Hey,
everything
I'm
worked
in
out
here
now.
too, Blake. It's fine.
Julian's comforting me because I'm not performing my best.
Actually,
This is a
kill
big
you.
rip, dude.
I'm just trying to make sure everything's going good.
So next up, we've got qualifier number 1, Michigan Ice Monster versus number 12, Nitro Circus.
Now that would be the upset of the night right there. Taking out the fastest qualifier like that. That would be probably the race of the night, just by that happening.
Hashtag wildcard.
Also, I've been paying attention. There have been some very exciting moments too, such as the John Zimmer Seth Holloway race.
Oh yeah, John just rolled it and
That was a
rolled
very
and
interesting
rolled.
race.
Very
And see,
interesting.
another thing that I'm really looking forward to this season is with the live streams, we're going to be able to go back and watch all these events over so we can do awards for the craziest things and stuff like that. So
Yep.
we can
So I have
finally,
a reason to die.
yeah, we can finally do that. We can finally get our awards system going, which is what we've wanted to do, you know,
Season 1.
since season 1.
All
yeah.
right.
So
I'm about
The
to
races
all
are-
everything.
The racers are in game. Andrew being the fastest qualifier and Keaton the underdog. Hopefully Keaton won't fall too far behind, but he definitely has
I mean, he's been keeping
Definitely
up with
has it
everybody
against him.
else pretty well. So
Andrew was pretty far over the line. Not over the line, but on it, as opposed to being
and
behind it.
Nitro Circus has the lead off of the jump, though.
Keaton is trying to make the best corner he can, but that low CG Michigan Ice Monster is definitely going to help him out.
Kind of a wide turn for Nitro Circus.
And it's going to be Michigan Ice Monster moving on.
Good race, though.
Really good race. Was it too
And
bad? Was it too
they're
good?
in each other. That's awkward.
Collisions.
We need collisions in Rigs of Rods.
We do.
All right. Next up is Hot
I'm gonna go
Wheels.
on a limb here and say that the favorite for tonight is going to be Andrew Sheets in that Michigan Ice Monster truck.
The low setup could really help him out.
Go kart.
Could definitely help him out in multiple aspects. Hopefully the shocks dip down enough so that he's actually able to land, because he doesn't
So-
want to break his back in freestyle.
Another thing to mention here. Our semifinals consisted of number 1 versus number 12 and number 2 versus 11. Kind of a strange top 4
Wow.
there.
If this is how it goes all season, I think we're going to have a crazy season.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the place.
Oh, Bubba Ray Dudley. Yes.
All right, bye, Blake.
Yeah, I know. Have a good one, everyone.
It's nice
Enjoy the
having you.
event. Enjoy. Thank you. It's good to be seen.
No, you're just heard, not seen.
We can't see you.
Yeah, I meant seen. Heard. Sorry.
Sorry.
Heard. All right. I will be your commentator next event number 1, wherever that may be at.
January 5th, I believe. Or 9th.
Very nice.
Yep. That's right. January 5th.
Is it 9th or 5th?
January.
Just like
I
the
think it's
sign-up
ninth.
thread says.
Actually, it is... Oh, shoot.
Was it 9th?
We're getting the actual race underway as we're trying to talk about the event here. Seth
Yeah,
throwing it in right
all
as
behind
he
here.
was all night. Jack is falling behind. He's going to have to play a game of catch-up, trying to throw it in heavy, and Jack is going to take his time in the corner. Not going to work out for him.
So it's going to be number
Seth's
1
gonna get it.
versus number 2 for the finals.
Wow. Well, that was very anticipated. You know, that was almost the anticipated race of the night, being that it's happening. I mean, we have our opinions of who's going to do what. We already had Blake come in and say that Andrew was going to get it. People may think that differently because some people like to fall under pressure.
Also, to clarify, it is the 5th. Just did a little quick search.
Yep, just like the sign-up says.
Yes, but there was a preseason event posted.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
It's the first event. This is pre-season. We're good. We're good. It's great.
Be alright.
Just
Father
waiting
son
on-
battle.
Yeah, yeah, really.
That's an inside joke.
That was hilarious.
Inside joke.
I'm enjoying this color commentary.
It's very colorful.
Okay, Andrew's getting ready to go here.
Nobody saw that. It's
No
great.
one saw that at all. As we get lined up. We're going to hope to see a really good race here. Two of the fastest. This should be really good with no mess-ups. And they only get faster. They only try to do more things that their opponent is not. I just don't know what that is as of right now. As they take off. Andrew's staying low to the ground all night, and it helps him out there. He has a whole truck on Seth into the first corner. He takes it really tight. He is moving. He's really going for it into the final corner. This could be it. Oh, man. Seth's falling behind. Andrew is going to take the win. In SMRA St. Louis, Andrew is your racing winner. And what a night he had. He was very dominant. There weren't too many. I don't even know if he messed up at all.
I don't know.
Maybe a little. Did really good. And that truck, like Blake said he was the favorite to do it, and the low center of gravity helped him out. Taking his spot at the top of the mountain.
You're
And
racing
that-
winner.
Concludes racing.
That's my boy Blue. Andrew Sheets, my boy Blue.
All
No,
right.
but seriously, congratulations, Andrew Sheets.
Andrew's walking it on the nose.
Yeah, nobody's seeing this anyway.
Getting ready for two-wheel. He's not even doing two-wheel. He's getting ready for freestyle.
Just wanted to congrats Andrew on stream.
That's a weird looking go-kart.
Oh my
I heard
gosh.
you say it in the middle of the race too, by the way.
That's
I heard-
amazing.
I'm just playing. I love Andrew.
Okay, so now I don't know how we're gonna take a little pause break because I don't really know how to just do that.
You end the stream and start it up again with a different name.
But then that's
Take-
separate streams
Take a
though.
page. Yeah, that's the point. Take a page out of SSRS's book because live streaming is still SSRS.
Yeah, I saw that comment by the way.
I hope he did.
Two wheels on racing still, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh wait,
All right.
only do the break for freestyle. Only do the break for freestyle.
Okay. All right. So here.
That way,
this is-
freestyle and racing are separate.
So the lineup, if somebody wants to write this down or something, is Aftershock, Monster Energy, Hooked, Pirate's Curse, Brodozer, Monster Patrol.
Did anybody write that down?
Probably not, but that's all right.
Probably.
Okay, so we're gonna be getting the first truck in game here in just a few minutes.
Gonna take a solid break.
Don't be dumb.
For two wheel?
Are you talking about two-wheel?
Uh,
I mean, just what's allowed? Anything?
basically anything on two wheels. You just, you don't want to
Hey.
get into a
I mean,
bad
there's
situation
nothing-
and
Those
try
are
and
very
save out
rude
of it.
comments in the Discord about me, by the way.
There's not
What'd you
not a
say?
whole
That's what we're
lot.
talking about right now, Blake.
There's not a whole lot of things to.
We'll just roll
Say.
with it, see what people do.
I
mean,
guess
there's
if you
not
see an
like-
RII in chat, don't fight it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, there's like not a lot that you need to say about it. I mean, just tell them how many hits they get, and then
Yeah.
RIs.
Good enough.
Now, you want me to be scoring and RII guy, or you want someone else to do that?
You and I will do scoring.
Okay.
You can do RAIs,
Okay.
and then
What do you want me to do?
you can do call-ins.
Okay.
and then also,
Does everybody know to listen to me or no?
I mean,
Nope.
Just type at
Yeah, just-
whoever we want in chat.
yeah,
Okay.
Come in.
you've got a yellow name. Everybody will listen.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I saw on the sign-up thread that it said nothing till January 5th, so I haven't even touched the thread. That's why I didn't know. I apologize.
Yeah, did you see the amount of people we have signed up?
No.
There's,
A lot.
I believe, 67
84?
total signups.
Mm.
Jesus. And how many
30
made it in?
Well, 32 qualified today, and only 14 are competing. So, like, that's
You're
a
only
big,
taking 14 people?
Yeah,
Why?
because we don't need these giant events.
Damn. Okay.
More of the best for the good old live stream.
Absolutely.
How many you taking during the regular season?
14.
All
World,
right.
World Finals is going to be top 17 in points, and then 1 qualify in.
Oh,
If it was me, I'd want as many people to compete as possible.
Then we have
that's why it's not you.
then
Just
we
kidding.
have like super long events. That's the only problem.
Yeah, especially with the way the qualifying went tonight, we don't want any more
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
go on the
dude.
event.
No. Dalton, we worked for an hour and a half straight trying to qualify people in, man.
Yeah,
All right, I get it. It's okay.
That was rough.
it was actually a little longer than that. It went to about
Hour 45,
yeah,
about
Yeah.
50.
little excessive. Marty, you coming in?
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. By the way, regular season, you won't hear all this random banter. It's just gonna be high quality commentary.
Are we still on live stream?
Yes,
Oh,
we
yep.
are.
Oh, let's go.
We're gonna take a break before freestyle, and that'll be it.
Man, if I don't do good in two-wheel, I don't know. Like
Let's
that,
get
my
us-
my whole plan on dropping out first round would have been for nothing.
I'll be the. I'll be the intermission.
You'll be the intermission.
Yeah.
You gonna come out here in half pint?
No, Black Pearl Dog. That's what I signed up in.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gotta be realistic. I mean, come on.
I mean, half pint is realistic. It's real, right?
Yeah, but
What in the world happened to Aftershock in the time that we did one race? And,
What do you mean?
like, it's got white tires now. Oh shoot! I think it's because. Oh god. Oh well. Whatever.
Nah.
yeah, I'll do intermission and encore. I got this, dog.
All right, go ahead and send them. We're gonna be having some white tires on Aftershock for 2 weeks.
All right, here comes Aftershock, ready for his two-wheel skill competition. A good way to earn some points. We can see the creativity of those that don't do so good in racing, unless, you know, you throw your race. Coming out, gonna try to get a good look at the track, and it's not really a current up-to-date track, so you don't really get to do too much two-wheel besides the basic stuff like that. Oh, very basic, but that could take him a long way. We might not see the best two-wheel skill competition that we could be seeing, but hopefully it's not as bad. Hopefully people get creative, because you have no limitations on this type of track. You could do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Using the cars.
Gonna throw it up on the rear end, front end.
There
Oh!
you go.
Holding the balance. Very nice. Very nice. Wow, riding it on the nose. Catching it up.
There you go.
Wow. Really good. See, you can shine in some aspects of the show, maybe not others. That was Bryant's shining moment right there. That was very cool. The moves he did, the
Also,
It's
just to
strong
let
score.
everyone know, our scores are 2 judges scoring out of 15 to give you a score of 30.
Oh, perfect. Got the same thing.
so he will get a 16. First number out will be 16, and we're gonna find out later on if that's gonna be a challenging number to beat.
And our next 2-wheel skill competitor is going to be Monster Energy.
That'll be Mr. Josh Gajewski. Been around for a long time. I think his first competitive run was The Monsters Season 2 in Medusa. Josh Dig Rhodes called him Gajewski. It's a really good looking truck. I like how the paint's flat. It's not shiny.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Joey's got a nice setup going for the event tonight.
I'm glad you shared that with us, buddy.
Yeah,
Just if you better guys.
looks pretty cool.
I like it.
Congratulations.
I'm really, I'm so glad you shared that with us. Absolutely stunning.
The stream is just terrible.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That's why we're allowed to add random commentary.
Waiting on Josh. Oh, here he is.
Man,
Yeah.
why do I have so many white tires? This is an issue and a half.
You're gonna have to relog after this one, bud.
Yep. But for now, we get some white tire action from Monster Energy.
Here comes Josh out for his two-wheel skill run. Curious to see how he's going to try to beat what we just saw. Bryant Stigl, a newcomer with a 16 to start us off. Josh searching to see what he can do. It's a lot of options. Starting off right on the two-wheel.
Not
And
carrying
now
it as
walking.
much as the last one, but
Not walking it as long, but he gave it his effort.
going for
Going
it
for it again.
Oh, he rolls it over. There he goes, right there.
Oh,
That'll be
yeah.
that. Too much, just too much on one hit. Tried to do what he could, just couldn't get it done.
That's me next, right?
it is, yes.
And next up, we have Brandon.
You want me to still play
And-
the game?
We have Brandon and
Nah, it's
Hooked,
I know.
who ended up having not as one of the better races we've seen tonight, but he is one strong two-wheel skill performer. We're going to see if he could bring that to the field tonight. And hopefully,
Alright. I'm
good.
relogging, by the way, to fix the white tire issue.
splash screen.
Oh, it's always there. This is like SSRS when you look at the same screen for 16 minutes and then all of a sudden, hey look, rings rods for about 4 seconds.
It's a pretty good shade.
Well, I mean, I'm doing the same thing, so I mean, it's not really.
Oh, never mind. I'm not watching the stream, so
Yeah.
it'll be alright. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, there was a lot of people that signed up.
hmm I don't know where they all came from.
People just coming out of the woods, bro.
They hear League and they're like, ooh.
They're like, hey, yo, what's up? I'm trying to do some more war, bro.
Now all of our trucks should look beautiful. And they do.
Nah.
And he's gonna be hitting the floor.
Here comes Hooked. This should be a good one. About what I have perceived for the run here.
I'm gonna watch the super delayed version on the Steam. Or stream.
By the way, Marty, you're judging this one too.
This allows you to get as creative as you can.
So
That was
that-
rough first hit.
Gonna have to do a lot to make up from that.
A wild next hit would have to make it up.
You gonna try the
It's gonna
same
bring-
thing again?
It's going to bring his score down quite a bit. Going to try to go for round number 2.
There you go.
Right there. Walking it right on the nose.
See what he can get out of it.
Slowing down to a stop. Almost. Now he's going backwards. Wow, he is walking it straight up and down over the ramp. Wow. He is on
Whoa.
the bumper and
Whoa.
what a how
That
the hell
was,
did he do
I don't
that?
even know.
What? Wow.
That was intense.
That was a very strong run. I don't know how he did that. It would have been better if he had made the first one. And it would have been. It wasn't strong. It was good, but he definitely had more room for improvement. Yeah, I agree with that 7. Could have been, but would have been.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. So our next competitor out is going to be, is that Jack McCarthy? No, it's not
And
Jack
a big
McCarthy. It used to
Kona.
be Jack McCarthy. It is, I don't even think he was in that Pirates Curse ever, but it's Pirates Curse and Joey Berge.
Oh,
I always got to be messing up my 2 wheels, don't I?
Yeah.
I don't think I've had a good actual competition 2 wheel in about a year. Jeez. Alrighty. See what they got.
Made me think somebody was in game. Nobody's in here yet.
more than meets the
Yeah,
eye.
sorry about that.
I was doing other stuff and I heard you say that and I jumped back in game real quick. I was like, what?
I just hope I can at least keep second. That'd be nice.
There he is.
Alrighty. Pirates Curse. Looking good.
There he is at the entrance, Joey Berge.
Who's got RAIs, by the way?
Coming on out. That would be Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the second score. I told him to go. That's okay, right?
Yep.
We're good.
Alright, cool.
Joey might be going for more of the simple approach. Maybe a wheelie, maybe a moonwalk. Now, this would be cool if he could moonwalk this off.
Well, I thought the trip was going to
It's
happen.
going to be
There it is.
There it is, right there.
Look
Now if
at
you can
that.
carry it over something.
No. Now, this is going to be cool.
Wow.
He's going to have to work his way
He's
up
got
there,
that nice
going
and
up
even.
and down the ramp.
Oh, and it's not going to work out. But he was balancing it really well
Yeah,
there.
it's still a really nice hit.
Oh, up on 2 wheels.
High speed.
Going to try to bring his score back. Walking it nice and long. Up on the 2 wheels. It's going to bring his score up a lot on
Look
1
at
wheel.
that.
He's on 1 wheel, and that
That's
killed
gonna be
him.
the end of it. That was very nice though.
That was really good. There you go. New lead.
Next competitor is gonna be Jack Merkel and Brodozer. And that did take the lead
Jeez.
with an 18.
That was a well-deserved score. We're going to see what Jack can do in the Brodozer. Hopefully, put on a good show. We've seen some pretty cool 2-wheel skill runs so far. Hopefully, we can keep the momentum going, bring it to our finalist, whoever that may be. Swag just asked me the limitations of 2-wheel. I was like, do what you can.
Yeah.
As long as you're on 2 wheels.
Yeah, I'm coming. Just trying to find something that nobody has to spawn.
You don't have a node?
No.
Ah.
How about half pint? Does that matter?
Shouldn't.
Yeah, shouldn't make much of a dent.
All right, half
You know,
pint.
you
it
can
is.
always do an encore with it later too.
Oh, let's go. I got you.
Maybe
Half
my
pint.
original idea will live.
Half pint will be sent.
I don't know why I still have my controller in my lap. I don't need this right now. Alright, Jack Merkel in Brodozer. Staged up in the tunnel.
Here he comes. That looks to be the finished product of it. It looks pretty good. I don't know who made it. There's a few of them floating around. One of the better ones.
Gonna have to relog again after this one though, because shocks are now inverted.
Rip.
Oh, wait, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know
gonna
what.
go for the middle object. Looks like this one is the most indent, so you're gonna be able to get it on the front tires just like he's doing.
Nice.
He's trying to get vertical. Almost there. Oh, he's gonna walk it down. Oh, he's trouble here. He's gonna use the rear steering,
what
and
a
he
save.
saves it.
Saved it.
Nice save, and he's gonna have to bring it up just a little bit. The length in that one was decent. Oh, he's gonna try to walk it up very steep, and he does it
Nice.
perfectly. Wow. Down the ramp.
All the way across.
Wow.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good score right there.
Wow.
Very strong run from Jack Merkel in the Brodozer. Gonna throw it into some cyclones. A well-deserved score right there of a 23. That's definitely going to take the lead.
First one to make it up in the 20s as well.
Yep.
Sick.
Our
Hey, Marcelo,
last
I hit
competitor
one
is
here.
Marcelo Mendoza. Monster
Excellent.
Patrol.
This should be a really good one.
Then we'll
Wait.
take a break and get into freestyle.
Absolutely.
Guess we missed it, but Julio was getting pooped on about not finishing the NAMP World Finals freestyle. I think 3 or 4 people said it at the same time.
I haven't even been looking at the Discord recently.
It's the YouTube stream.
Oh, really? I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that at all.
I think T-Ray's subscribed to us.
Trenton.
Yeah, it's our channel now.
I've actually never seen this Monster Patrol before up until right now, unless he did a different rendition of the version. Maybe I might have seen it before, but
It looks
very
really
cool
nice.
looking. I like it. Yeah, he put a lot of time into it, and he's progressed ever since the last big pack he did, which was the Bigfoot pack. Didn't look. It looked good, but it wasn't. It had its minor kinks, but he did work a lot of time on it, and it did end up coming out to be one of the better downloads that he has. And here he goes. Marcelo is actually one of those overseas racers. Marcelo is from Chile, and he goes usually to the Chile Monster Jam shows. I don't know what he's setting up for here.
A reverse bicycle.
Reverse bicycle.
No way.
And
Wow.
he's gonna do it. He's got it
Yes.
right up on the back tires,
Wow.
on the side tires.
Oh,
And-
he's still
look,
going.
he's holding it.
Still going.
Oh,
Oh
my gosh.
Look at that. Oh, he's
That's
still
impressive.
going. Okay.
Wow.
That was
That's
a
a
strong
statement.
first hit.
That
That was a straight
Wow.
up statement.
that was nice.
And this is our last run, right?
Yep.
Oh, wow. This is perfect. Give her another good one.
Should be as strong, and he knows what he has to do. He's just got to finish it off. Tap, tap, taparoo. And up on the front
There he
tires.
goes.
Classic. Very nice.
Carrying it all the way across.
Nice. Wow. Wow. Look at
Dang.
that. He's going to walk
And
it all
onto
the way
the
across.
floor. Ooh,
Hits
into the wall a
but
little bit, but that
that's
won't
alright.
dock
He
him.
finished it out. Impressive.
That was amazing.
He's going to be the one to walk away with the win with a 29.
Wow. Almost a perfect score. Well deserved. And I knew that that was going to be a good run from the time he came out. Actually, I was more confused because I have no idea. I had no idea what he was setting up for.
Yeah, that was
That was amazing.
definitely
really
something
cool.
I've never seen before.
I've never seen something like that.
Never seen that. Nope.
Alright. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We will see you guys in freestyle.
Holy